सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। We are seeing the introduction to the 6th chapter called Dhyana Yoga. Lord Krishna is going to deal with assimilatory meditation in the 6th chapter. Assimilatory meditation means Vedantic meditation. That means to practice Vedantic meditation, the meditator has already completed the study of scriptures thoroughly and received the teaching Mahavakya. Such a student only can dwell upon the teaching in the form of assimilatory or Vedantic meditation. So Lord Krishna thought the listeners of the 6th chapter must be the knowers of Mahavakya. Aham Brahmasmi, Mahavakya. I am the consciousness, I am not the body-mind complex. So the student must have this knowledge to practice that meditation what Lord Krishna is going to talk in 6th chapter. Lord Krishna is very, very confident. But we the teachers are not confident. And the students who are all attending the classes. So we have to prepare them for the 6th chapter. That is assimilatory meditation. For that sake, what we have to do? What is that? Before the assimilatory meditation, just we have to recollect. That's what I am trying to give from past 2 introductory classes. Preparatory meditations. 4 types of meditation. Chitta Shanti Dhyanam, relaxation meditation. Chitta Ekagrata Dhyanam, concentration meditation. Chitta Vishalata Dhyanam, expansive meditation. And Chitta Samskara Dhyanam, value meditation. These 4 meditations, and the 6th chapter is called 5th meditation, Vedantic meditation. Totally 5 meditations. 4 meditations, preparatory meditations, what we saw in the last class. The last we are going to see that in 6th chapter is assimilatory meditation. Nididhyasanam. In Sanskrit it is called Nididhyasanam. In between these 4 meditations and 1 meditation, 5th meditation, between what is the sandwich in the Shastra teaching. Whatever I have received the teaching is the sandwich in between these 2 meditations. Then only I can follow the 6th chapter of what Lord Krishna is going to elaborately explain. And Vyasacharya heavily borrows the Ashtanga Yoga in this 6th chapter. Vyasacharya even quotes some asanam, pranayama in Brahma Sutra. So Vyasacharya is fond of Ashtanga Yoga. Even Shankaracharya is also heavily borrow this Ashtanga Yoga. In his commentaries, he often quotes that Patanjali Ashtanga Yoga are 8-limbed yoga. It is called 8-limbed yoga. Ashta means 8, Anga means limbs, Yoga means a discipline, a lifestyle, a practice, a method. 8-limbed yoga, Ashtanga Yoga. Paramarthananda Swamiji often says, for a yogic practitioner, that means whoever practices Ashtanga Yoga, for him or her, Vedanta is a walkover. Vedanta is a walkover. So if I want to get full benefit of Vedanta, now what is the prerequisite? Ashtanga Yoga. Inevitable. There is no choice. If you want to get full benefit as soon as possible, a wonderful, beautiful technique prescribed by our rishis, given by the Lord Himself. That's why there is no Nastika Ashtanga Yoga. See, people are teaching yoga everywhere. Ishvara is not included there because they are taking it as a physical exercise. Yoga is, there is no God involvement. Why God at all, they say. If you look into Patanjali Yoga Sutras, in 10 commandments, he gives Ishvara Pranidhanam. Ishvara Pranidhanam, surrender to God, he mentions. Therefore, there is no Nastika Ashtanga Yoga, there is only Astika Ashtanga Yoga. Let us not forget this fact. That's why we say yoga practice is not just a technique, a physical exercise, it is a way of life, it is a part of our religion. Surya Namaskar is a part of my religious practice. Pranayama is my religious practice. In Sandhya Vandanam, every day they have to do pranayama. It is a religious practice. Asanam is a religious practice. Dhyanam is a religious practice. Therefore, Ashtanga Yoga given by the Lord to prepare myself, one has to follow these steps, all 8 steps. If I am thorough enough, clear in these 8 steps of Ashtanga Yoga, Vedanta is the simplest subject, easiest subject. If not, you can listen Shastra, you can study Shastra, but without this Ashtanga Yoga, it looks tougher. It looks tougher. Vedantic scriptural study looks tougher. Minimum pranayama, minimum meditation practice is required. What are those 8 steps? Let us see all those 8 steps. Why all acharyas insist on this Ashtanga Yoga practice? Why at all? I have already pointed out in the previous class. To do meditation, to receive the Shastra, to understand Aham Brahmasmi, I am using the physical body, mind, intellect. I am using all of them. If they are in a healthy condition, they will help me. Body, mind, intellect will help me to receive the teaching. Clear? If body is not in a proper condition, breathing is not in a proper condition, if mind is not relaxed, my intellect is not clear what it wants, I cannot receive the teaching, I cannot get the benefit of the teaching. Therefore, to refine my personality at all levels, the available technique, if I use, I am the beneficiary. The available technique, if I use, I am the beneficiary. Why I have to miss that? Why I have to miss it? Let me learn whatever I can do. So to refine my personality, I have to look into Ashtanga Yoga. Very, very important. Since Shankaracharya, Vyasacharya highlights, I am also going to highlight. I have to do that. It's my responsibility. So then the 6th chapter is very, very meaningful and purposeful. Therefore, all our inspirations, lot of inspiration is there. Swamini teaching time, lot of inspiration. Many times our inspiration will go in perspiration. When the subject is above head, when I am not able to understand, that is called perspiration. It should not happen like that. So on the student part, the student has to qualify, and the teacher part also, teacher has to give this requisite, what is necessary for the student. It's a boost up. Ashtanga Yoga is a boosting. Like boost what you take, Adi boost illiyo, idu matram boost da. Ashtanga Yoga is like a boost. So therefore that 8 steps are Yama. Number 1, don'ts anartha English la, don'ts, Yama. Number 2, Niyama. Many of you are already thorough, I know that. But still for my satisfaction, I would like to dwell upon this, since it is very important. Niyama. Number 2, do's. Number 3, asana, posture, sitting position. Number 4, pranayama, breathing. Number 5, pratyahara, withdrawal of the sense organs from the external world. Pratyahara. Then comes dharana, focusing the mind. 7th is dhyana, meditation. The last and final one is samadhi, absorption. Samadhi. All these 8 steps are put together called Ashtanga Yoga. Here one point is very important to note. Patanjali Yoga philosophy we don't accept. Philosophy we don't accept. Because in that philosophy he says Jivatma is different, Paramatma is different. Jivatma is different, Paramatma is different. Jivatma cannot become Paramatma. Just he can reach the Paramatma near, sit together. Like that some philosophy they have. But what we take is only practical application of Patanjali. We happily borrow. We the Advaitins, what we do? We borrow Sankhya 24 principles. We borrow even the logic also. Shruti Sammata Tarka, logic also we borrow. But their philosophy we don't accept. Some principles where they are useful to us, we take. Svardham, selfish. No? It is not selfish. We honestly look at their subject where it is really Shruti Yukti Anubhava, reasonable, logical, we take. Similarly, Ashtanga Yoga also, the practical part, honestly, we borrow, and the philosophy part, honestly, we reject. Honestly, we reject. So now, these 8 steps, Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi, the Yama we will see now. What do you mean by Yama? Yam means not English yam. Yama, yam, it derived from the root yam dhatu. Yam, to restrain. To restrain, to withdraw or to regulate. Yam. Y-A-M. Yam. Then it will become Yama. Since there are 5 Yamas, it is in plural. Yamas. Yamaha. Yama and Cholluvam. Paravale. All these are Yama Niyamas are called values. Dharma. They are called Dharma or values. 10 commandments of Hinduism. 10 commandments of Vedas. So once you have 10 commandments, your life is very, very smooth. What are those 10 commandments? 5 commandments are put together Yama. 5 commandments put together Niyama. 5 commandments given in Yama. 5 commandments given in Niyama. Do's and don'ts, or don'ts and do's. In these 5 commandments and 5 commandments, there are certain commandments, Vidhi Purvaka commandments. Follow. Vidhi means follow. These commandments you follow. That is Vidhi. In these 10 commandments, some of them are Nishedha, don't follow. Don't follow. Vidhi Nishedha, avoidance and practice. Some of them you have practice, some of them you have to avoid. So we have to understand that opposite also we have to see. Whatever he is giving here to be followed, that opposite one we have to avoid. So we have to see the first one is called Ahimsa. First value, first dharma. Ahimsa, non-violence. Himsa means violence. Ahimsa means non-violence. That's why Yama Dharma Raja. Now you know who is Yama Dharma Raja? The Raja, the king of values who restrain the people from their wrong activities. He controls through Kala. In the name of Kala, Yama Dharma Raja. Can you hate Yama Dharma Raja now? Tell me. Yama Dharma Raja is the Raja, the king of Dharma in the form of Yama. Restraining, directing, controlling. Now, Ahimsa, first one. Each commandment is like a Mahavratam, the greatest vow. Mahavratam, 12 years you follow any one among these 10, you become master of that, and in your presence, that value is practiced by all people in your presence. That is called Mahavratam. First, let us see how is that Mahavratam. Ahimsa, non-violence. By following that, not hurting others. Violence means hurting. Non-violence, na himsa, ahimsa. not hurting anyone in this creation. Manasa, vacha, karmana. Not hurting anyone in this creation is called ahimsa. A person who implement this value in his life, not hurting anybody, suppose he follow that for 12 years, in his presence, all inborn enemies also will become friends. Inborn enemies, mongoose and snake. Snake, mongoose, both will be together. Dog, cat, dog, crow, together. Even tiger, elephant, lion, elephant also can be together. It is possible. Even frog and snake can be together. That's what Sringeri Acharya saw that. There are so many examples for that. Another example, Dushyanta, when he entered near Kanva ashramam, he do not know that is ashramam. He came with a bow and arrow in his hand just for hunting. And when he entered that aura of Kanva ashramam, that killing nature, no, I want to kill that animal, that himsa bhavana has gone totally. And mind became so tranquil, calm and serene. Suddenly he is surprised. How this can happen to me? Immediately, because you know Dharma Shastra is a great king, immediately he inferred. That means here there must be an ashrama nearby. There may be a Maharshi living, a Mahatma may be there. Otherwise, how my mind can change? Then slowly he approached Kanva ashramam. Shantam imam ashramam, he said. After going there, his rajasic nature, everything has gone. Tremendous. Even recent examples, they say, even Ramana Maharshi ashramam also. Similarly, Satyam also like that only, speaking truth also. So every value you can take for that matter. Not only one, any one you can take that helps. This is about ahimsa. One more point we have to note. Even in Buddhism, Jainism, they talk about ahimsa heavily. Ahimsa chonnale buddhada ekam manasulak varva. Whenever we talk about ahimsa, who will come in the mind? Buddha. But here, carefully understand, all these values, dharmas, what we are talking, they are all samanya dharmaha, universal general values, but they have exception. They are all relative, not absolute. This is very, very important to note. They are not absolute, they are relative. That means called ussarga. Exception is there. For that I used to give example. This traffic signal, that rule everyone has to follow. That is a rule. General rule is what? Every one of us have to wait until that green signal comes. But when the ambulance comes, the general rule will become exception. That person is allowed. That man is allowed. Why? There is an exception. Every general rule has got its exception. Similarly, Buddhism and Jainism, those followers, the founders has taken the ahimsa as absolute. Very important to understand here. They have taken this ahimsa as absolute and they implemented it when the foreign invaders came to this country, when they are destroying this dharma, they have implemented because they have taken it as absolute. They allowed to destroy our culture universities. The Buddhist monks, And they allowed the all other Pahyans, Yavanas from that side who all came here, they allowed them. They have not resisted them because they are following ahimsa. Vidharmis all came to our country. That's why Buddhism, Jainism cannot survive in this country. They're just living here, that's all. Because they have taken it as absolute, Shastra Viruddham. Really speaking, we are not supposed to keep Buddha photos also in the house. Chonna kashtamā irukum, because that is the wrong way of application. The society will be disturbed. That's why we never encourage to keep the Buddha statues also. But there are people keeping Jain temples, Buddha temples. Who said there is no idol worship? For him, the biggest idol. Is it not a funny? Who said there is no idol worship at all? Buddha said. For him, the biggest statue in the world is for Buddha. Even not for Shiva. Even not for Hanuman. Even not for Krishna. That is a different matter. So therefore, Hinduism never take the ahimsa as absolute. That's why Lord Krishna removed the Duryodhana is a part of the society, is an organ of the society body. Duryodhana is a part of the society. It's an organ in the society body. Just as a person body is gangrenized, it has got pus and it has gangrene means what? Dead tissue. That has to be amputated. Any part in the body, suppose it has got a gangrene formation, it is a dead tissue, it harms the whole body, therefore you have to remove that. Amputate. Doctor ruthlessly remove that toe or foot or even up to knee or even up to leg also if necessary. You cannot say doctor is doing himsa. Even on the other hand, the patient asks, doctor, please remove my leg. He asks, why? It will not come under himsa. It is permitted. Therefore, Duryodhana is also a organ which is got a gangrene, infected, adharmic person. What Lord Krishna has to do? Arjuna, follow ahimsa. More confusion. But tough to implement. Very, very difficult. Unless I understand. That's why very difficult to understand Krishna. Very difficult to understand Krishna, no? Even Rama also. Till today people ask, why Rama killed Vali from back of that tree, standing behind the tree? Bhagavane pai appadi. He killed Vali. And still today people are asking. Ye endu kekran appadi. Puriyala anartham. Dharmam puriyala anartham. Dharma sukshmam puriyala anartham. Even Bhagavan also I am not leaving. I am questioning him. Charging Lord Rama. Not understanding the dharma sukshma. ஏதோ அவருக்கு தெரிஞ்சிருக்கும், మనకు தெரியாது. ஏன் தெரியாது? தெரிஞ்சுக்கோ. விஷயம் தெரிஞ்சுக்கோ. So therefore this is ahimsa. I can talk about ahimsa itself weeks together. But I don't want to dwell upon that much. Enough. Okay. It is very, very important to know all this because our life, whole life is backed by the Vedantic light. Vedanta light is that torch for me. My life has to be supported by Vedanta. Vedanta has to be supported by my own intellect, which is based on values. The values must be clear in my mind. Then intellect is clear. When the intellect is clear, Vedanta is clear. Once Vedanta is clear, life line is clear. Otherwise, ஒரு இருட்டு என்ன லைஃப் இருட்டு இருக்கும். Next one is Satyam. Here, அசத்தியம் சொல்லல, இங்க சத்தியம்னு சொல்லிட்டாரு. ஐ செட் டோன்ட்ஸ்ன்னு சொன்னேன். இப்போ சத்தியமில் டோன்ட்ஸ்ன்னு சொன்னால் உண்மை பேசாதே அந்த மாதிரி ஆகிடும். நீங்கள் என்ன சொல்லணும்னா அவாய்டன்ஸ் ஆஃப் அன்ட்ரூத்னு எழுதுக்கணும். சத்தியம்னு போட்டுக்கலாம். இல்லைன்னா சத்தியம் என்னென்னா ஸ்பீக் ட்ரூத் ஆர் அவாய்டன்ஸ் ஆஃப் அன்ட்ரூத். சத்தியம். Here stress is on not speaking truth but avoidance of lies, avoidance of untruth. எல்லாம் உண்மை நீங்கள் பேசணும்னு அவசியம் கிடையாது. பொய் பேசாதேன்னு சொன்னாங்க, அவ்வளோதான். இதே தெரியாது சில பேருக்கு, நமக்கே தெரியாது. சின்ன வயசுலேருந்து நான் ரொம்ப நேர்மை, ரொம்ப ஸ்ட்ரைட் ஃபார்வேர்டு, பொய்யே சொல்ல மாட்டான். ஐயா பொய் சொல்லணும், சொல்ல வச்சுட்டாரு பகவான் கிருஷ்ணர். யுதிஷ்டர்னு பொய் சொல்ல வச்சுட்டாரு. என்னப்பா எல்லாம் இப்படி பண்ற அக்கிரமம் கிருஷ்ண பரமாத்மான்னா அப்படிதான் பண்ணணும். தெரிஞ்சுக்க வேண்டியது இதுதான். புரியுறதா? இப்போ அகம் பிரம்மாஸ்மி அப்புறம் தானே வந்துடும், இது புரிஞ்சா. ஓகே, இது சத்தியம். டோன்ட் சத்தியம் ப்ரூயாத் பிரியம் ப்ரூயாத். ஸ்பீக் ட்ரூத், ஸ்பீக் த பிளசன்ட் ட்ரூத். அன்பிளசன்ட் ட்ரூத் பேசாது. பிரியம் ப்ரூயாத் நப்ரூயாத் சத்தியம் அப்ரியம். நெவர் ஸ்பீக் த அன்பிளசன்ட் ட்ரூத். பிரியஞ்ச நான்ருதம் ப்ரூயாத். ஈவன் த இட் இஸ் பிளசன்ட், நைஸ்லி ஃபேவரபிள் ஃபார் தட் பர்சன், எப்ரிசியேஷன் சேக், அதுக்காக பொய் சொல்லாது. என்ன பிரியஞ்ச அவனுக்கு பிரியவனை சொல்லி நான் அன்ருதம் ப்ரூயாத். டோன்ட் ஸ்பீக் அன்ட்ரூத். ஏஷோ தர்ம சனாதனஹ. திஸ் இஸ் கால்ட் dharma. Many times I explained this shloka. I don't want to dwell upon that. Therefore, this is Satyam. Satyam vada dharmam chara. Taittiriya Upanishad says. Then next one, Asteyam. Non-possessive nature. Not possessing somebody's things is called Asteyam. Steyam means stealing. Stealing others' name, fame, everything is called stealing. Even that bhavana also should not come. Manasa, vacha, karmana I have to implement. Asteyam. If I keep anybody's things with me, it is like an acid. How the acid corrodes the person, no? Inside. Even others' things I keep as mine, which does not belong to me legitimately. It is like a poison. It's like a snake. I should feel like that. Scorpion மாதிரி ஃபீல் பண்ணணும். நம்ம ஹாப்பிலி வச்சுக்கிறோம், மறந்துடுவோம். அப்புறம் ஓஹோ உன்னதான் எனக்கு தெரியல, புக்கு வாங்கி அது வாங்கி நம்மக்கிட்டே வச்சுருக்கோம். See, a person who follow the value, very, very sensitive that person. Where Patanjali talking yoga, where people are doing yoga, now you can really feel sad, you know. I am not telling all this, Patanjali is telling. Which Patanjali's yoga people are all following in nowadays in modern world. That Patanjali only talking about this Asteyam. Please remember. Okay, non-stealing. What legitimately belong to others, I should not claim as mine. What legitimately belong to others, I should not claim. Brother's property, sister's property. எனக்கே கொடு. எது கிளைம் பண்ணணும்? நெக்ஸ்ட் பிரம்மச்சரியம், another value, fourth value, celibacy, avoidance of illegitimate sexual relationship. Avoidance of illegitimate sexual relationship or avoidance of or indulgence in sense pleasures. Indulgence, over-indulgence of sense pleasures is avoid. If you avoid, that means you are following brahmacharyam and artham. To put in a positive way, brahmacharya means sexual purity and artham. Avoidance enna sonna negative பண்ணாதே, நெகட்டிவா சொல்றோம். பாசிட்டிவ் சொன்னா மெயின்டைன் யுவர் செலிபஸி, பியூரிட்டி. Then each vrata, everything vrata, அது மறக்காதீங்க. Everything is a vrata. That's why you see every yama niyama ஒரு character in Mahabharata, Bhagavata, you can see one character for each value. Satya Harichandra for Satyam, Shivi Chakravarti for Ahimsa, and Brahmacharyam, Bhishma, Hanuman. There are people. Then comes aparigraha, avoidance of amassing or hoarding the wealth. Parigraham, not accumulation. Accumulating the thing. Shastra says, live a simple life. Have a high thinking. நமக்கு high thinking, simple, high thinking இல்லை, simple thinking கூட இருக்க இல்லையோ, high living. Once high living comes, thinking will be go down because no time. Because high living always channels change பண்ணிட்டே இருப்பான். Channels go on changing the channels, TV channels. Where is the time for me to think about Brahmana, Bhagavad Gita? எல்லாம் ஏமா நீ மாசம் அஷ்டாங்க யோகா எங்கே ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ண முடியும்? ஒன்றும் முடியாது. So therefore, the aparigraha. Parigraha means accumulation. That woodcutter, story தெரியும் இல்லையோ, one woodcutter got a treasure, ஒரு பேக் ஆஃப் கோல்டன் காயின்ஸ். இந்த பேக்கில் கொஞ்சம் 3/4 வரைக்கும் இருக்க கோல்டன் காயின்ஸ், 1/4 காலி இருக்கு. அவன் என்ன பண்ணுறான், இந்த 1/4 கூட ஃபில்அப் பண்ணணும் చెప్పి டே அண்ட் நைட் ஹி இஸ் திங்கிங் அபவுட் தட் ஓன்லி, ஹவு டு ஃபில் அப் திஸ் 1/4 பேக். கோல்டு காயின்ஸ் 3/4 இருக்க ஏற்கனவே, சந்தோஷம் இருக்கக்கூடாதோ, 1/4 ஃபில்அப் பண்ணணும்னு చెప్పి தூக்கமே போயிடுச்சு. இப்போ 3/4 ஆஃப் பேக் கோல்டு காயின்ஸ் மேட் ஹிம் ஸ்லீப்லெஸ். அது மாதிரி நம்ம லைஃப்பில் கூட ஆல்வேஸ் பெசிமிஸ்டிக், எப்போவுமே ஆப்டிமிசமாக இருக்கக்கூடாதோன்னு. பரிகிரகம் பரிகிரகம் பரிகிரகம், எக்யூமுலேஷன் எக்யூமுலேஷன். less luggage, more comfort. It is also a value. சொல்லின்னு இருக்கோம், என்ன ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணுறோமோ தெரியல. சரி, ஸோ இஃப் ஐ வயலேட் சப்போஸ் எனி வேல்யூ, வாட் டு டூனா? சம் டூ பிராயஷ்சித்தம்னா. Do prayaschitam. Suppose you violate any time unknowingly, do some prayaschitam, remedial measures you have to take. அதான் ஃபாஸ்டிங். எப்போ என்ன தப்பு பண்ணாமோ தெரியல, ஒரு ஃபாஸ்டிங்கு, ஒரு விரதம் பண்ணுறது, இது எல்லாமே பிராயஷ்சித்த கர்மா. பூஜா, பிரதட்சணம், all these things. We do not know when, where, which life we have violated all these values. Let us do prayaschitam ன்னு చెప్పి அந்த ஃபாஸ்டிங் எல்லாம் பண்ணுறது. ஏகாதசி, துவாதசி, எல்லாரும் திரையோதசி கூட பண்ற. ஆல் தசிஸ் தே ஆர் டூயிங். நவ் கம்ஸ் நியமாஸ். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஒன் இஸ் சௌச்சம், கிளீன்லினஸ், ஆர்டர்லினஸ். மனசா வாச்சா கர்மணா, பியூரிட்டி, சுத்ததா. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பாடி கிளீன்லினஸ், நெக்ஸ்ட் க்ளோத்ஸ் மெயின். இந்த கிளீன்லினஸ் இருக்கணும். ஃபிசிக்கல் கிளீன்லினஸ், தென் வெர்பல் கிளீன்லினஸ், தென் கம்ஸ் மானசிகம். அது டஃபஸ்ட். வாட் வி ஆர் திங்கிங். இஃப் a teacher comes and is able to read the mind, teacher suppose I won't read, okay, don't worry. My mind has to be open. அந்த அளவுக்கு பியூரிட்டி இருக்கணும். மகாவிரதம் இதுக்கான சௌச்சம், cleanliness. That's why ஞானி is the only one who interacts with the world with a mind without any impurity. Jnani's mind is the mind which interacts with the world without any impurity. All others, grihasthas, generally they have a lot of impurity in the mind while interacting with the world. Manasukulla vakati velila odni. Manasyekam vachasyekam karmanyekam mahatmanaha வச்சசி அந்நியஸ் மனசி அந்நியஸ் கர்மணி அந்நியத் துராத்மனஹா. அதுக்கு தான் கிரகஸ்தாஸ்க்கு நிறைய பிராயசித்தம் கர்மா எல்லாம் சொல்லியிருக்கு. ஏன் நம்ம கிரகஸ்தனாக இருக்க என்ன பண்ணுறது, சம்பாதிக்கணும், டேக் கேர் ஆஃப் த ஃபேமிலி, ஏதோ தப்பு பண்ணியிருப்போம் தெரியாமலே. பஞ்ச ஷூனாஸ், 5 மகா பாத்தகம்ஸ். ஸோ தேர்ஃபோர் ஐ ஹாவ் டு டூ லாட் ஆஃப் கர்மா. தட்ஸ் வை ஜப்பா, பூஜா, எவ்ரி டே. வை கிரகஸ்தாஸ் ஹேவ் காட் ஆல் தீஸ் கர்மாஸ்ன்னா as they are prayasitta karmas, because there is a possibility of violating this dharma. That is why they have to do manasa vachikam. They say manasam vachikam papam karmana samuparjitaha Sri Rama smaranena vyapohati na samshayaha. Do Rama smaranam, Rama koti எழுதுறது, ஜபம் பண்றது. எதுக்கு அப்பன்னா என்ன பாப்பம் எப்போ பண்ணாம தெரியல, போகட்டும் அப்படி. மல நிர்மோச்சனம் பும்சாம் ஜலஸ்நானம் தினே தினே. External impurity you can wash off by Lux soap, by taking bath. What about the internal impurity, mind impurity, antahkarana impurity? That will go Sakrit Geetambhasi Snanam Samsara Malamochanam. இந்த சம்சாரம்ங்கிறத ignorance ஒரு impurity that can be removed only by Geeta Snanam. இது Saturday class ன்னு அர்த்தம். Okay, this is called Shaucham. Clear that? Santosha. Next, contentment. Trupti. Tush dhatu. Tush means to be happy, to be content. Trupti. Podum. Enough. And that's why what Bhagavan has given to us, that only we have to see. What he has not given, we should not see. But generally, what do we see? Optimistic but pessimistic. A positive mind, a thinking person, always be optimistic. A negative thinking person is always pessimistic. And good spot when you are drinking, good spot maza or something drinking, and looking at the bottom. Ayo, over, going to over. Santosha. How can you enjoy? Like this person buy the house and showing to all people, come and see this house. You know how much I have spent? You know how much I have spent? பணம் எல்லாம் போயிடுச்சு, பேங்க் லோன், இது லோன். இங்க சந்தோஷமா, வீட சந்தோஷம் கொடுக்குமா? Very difficult to get. Therefore, be optimistic. That's why one person said, is always, I am the richest person, crorepati anna. Eppadi appa anna? You know my kidney value? Lakhs and lakhs. My heart value, lakhs and lakhs. My liver, spleen, hand, eyes, every organ is, the value is lakhs and lakhs. Therefore, I am a crorepati. Unmaidane? Nijama, we are all crorepattis. But Analo, pichakaran maadhiri irukom. Paname illa, evan irundhalum kuda. Every human being is a healthy human being is a richest person. இப்படி இருந்து ஆனந்தமா இருக்க வேண்டியது எப்படியோ இருக்கும். சந்தோஷம். இப்ப சந்தோஷமா இருக்கேன் இல்லையா? See your faces. Now tapas. Tapas means a willful self-denial. Willful self-denial or austerity. Self-denial of certain things on which I am always depending. A person or an object. Every day use, every day I want to meet. Once in a while say no. Coffee every day. No. It is a tapas. Deny certain things. There is why fasting. Uppu, deny. Adi sethi nalikku pottuduvan. Indha today uppu sethi nalikku potti saapiduvan. So that's why in our culture we have all these vratams. That is why we follow middle path, not extremity. Tappamanna sela per too much extremities torture their body. And some people eating too much and enjoying too much. The Veda prescribe middle path, moderate path. That is called tapas. Next one, tapas swadhyaya. Swadhyaya means there are two meanings here. Let's say tapasila, you starving and fasting. Starving la there is a pain. Fasting la ஆனந்தம். என்ன நிறைய புண்ணியம் வரப்போறது. Physically happening the same thing. Fasting லோனும் starving லோனும் what? Food இல்லை அவ்வளவுதான். But in starving there is எனக்கு food இல்லை. But in fasting 10 பேருக்கு சொல்ல இன்னைக்கு ஏகாதசி சொல்லிட்டே இருப்போம். என்ன ஆனந்தம் பாருங்க. ஒரு பக்கம் பசியோடு இருக்கேன், ஆனாலும் 10 பேருக்கு சொல்றதுல ஒரு ஆனந்தம், சந்தோஷம். என்ன பண்ண அதே தான் ஃபுட் இல்லாமல் இருக்கு. அதுதான் தபஸ். என்னமோ அழகா வச்சிருக்காங்க பாருங்க நம்ம பெரியவங்க எல்லாமே. ஆல் ரிலிஜன்ஸ் தேர் ஹேவிங் லைக் திஸ். ரொம்ப மாடரேட்டா இருக்கணும், எக்ஸ்ட்ரீமிட்டிஸுக்கு போகக்கூடாது. அதுதான் லார்டு கிருஷ்ணா சேஸ், இந்த யோகா is not for a person who goes extremities. Too much eating or not eating, too much sleeping, not sleeping. இவனுக்கு ரெண்டு பேருக்குமே யோகா அஷ்டாங்க யோகம் ஒத்துக்காது. நமக்கு மாடரேட் மிடில் பாத். சரி, ஸ்வாத்தியாயன்னா the study of scriptures. See, in the tapas you have conviction and do. Intellectually you are convinced when you are doing any vratam, austerity. Intellectually convinced you are. Two meanings for this swadhyaya. First meaning is parayanam. Ritancha swadhyaya pravachanecha satyam cha swadhyaya pravachanecha. Recitation of our shlokas, mantras, chanting. Once you chant at the early age, very young age, you can never forget in your life. நம்ம இப்போ பை ஹார்ட் பண்ணுறோம், என்னதான் ஞாபகம் இருக்கும், ஒன்றும் ஞாபகம் இருக்காது. தட்ஸ் வை கஷ்டப்படுறோம். சுவாமினி மெமரியே இல்லை இப்போ, சின்ன வயசுலேயே பண்ணணும். ஸோ தட் இஸ் சாண்டிங் ஆர் பை ஹார்ட்டிங். இட் இஸ் சப்த பிரதானம். சப்த பிரதானம் மந்த்ராஸ், லலிதா சஹஸ்ரநாமம், விஷ்ணு சஹஸ்ரநாமம், ஆர் வேத மந்த்ராஸ், ரிக்வேத, யஜுர்வேத, சாமவேத, யுவர் ஓன் ஸ்வ அத்தியாயா. Everyone belong to one Veda. Swadhyaya you can take up. Rigvedi take Rigveda, Samavedi person take Samaveda, like that. என்ன வேதம் படிக்கிறோம் இப்போ? ஏதோ விஷ்ணு சாஸ்திரநாமம் லலிதா சாஸ்திரநாமம் நிற்கிறோம் இப்போ எல்லாருமே. அது கூட இருக்க முன்னாடிங்கிற ஜெனரேஷன்ஸ் எப்படின்னு சொல்ல முடியல. ஸ்வாத்தியாய. தென் கம்ஸ் ஈஸ்வர பிரணிதானம். ஓகே, ஸ்வாத்தியாய you have to study your own Veda first, chanting, then you have to learn the meaning, Artha Pradhanam. First Sabda Pradhanam, then Artha Pradhanam. That's what you are doing here. Artha Pradhanam, you know the meaning from a Shrotriya Brahmanishta Guru. 9 over, all these niyamas. 5, we are seeing fourth one over. 5th niyama is Ishvara Pranidhana. Ishvara Pranidhana literally means surrendering over to the Lord. Prakarshena nidhanam pranidhanam. Dedicating myself to the Lord. Handing over oneself to the Lord. Bhagavan is my guide in my life. I surrender to the Lord. To come out of diffidence, inferiority complex, all this, I take the support of Bhagavan by Manasa japa, Vachika japa, Ucha japa, Manda japa, Upamshu japa. So many ways I can take. So why Patanjali insists all these 10 commandments? இன்னும் நான் தேர்ட் ஸ்டெப்புக்கே போகல, அது நெக்ஸ்ட் வீக். ஆசனம் பிராணாயாம பிரத்யாகார. பிகாஸ் இந்த 10 commandments I have explained now. Okay. Patanjali says there are no 2 types of minds. ஓகே, தியானத்துக்கு ஒரு மைண்டு, இன்ட்ராக்ட் பண்ணும்போது ஒரு மைண்டு வச்சுக்கலாமா என்ன? பாத்ரூம் செப்பல், அவுட் சைடு செப்பல் மாதிரி. பரமார்த்தானந்த சுவாமி சேஸ் திஸ் எக்ஸாம்பிள். சரி, நிறைய பேருக்கு வீட்டுக்கு பாத்ரூம் செப்பல் ஒன்று இருக்கும், வெளியில் போகிறதுக்கு ஒரு செப்பல் இருக்கும். அது மாதிரி நம்ம கூட ஏதோ 2 மைண்டு இருந்தா, ஆட்டோக்காரன் கூட பேசும்போது ஒரு மாதிரி மைண்டு, வேலைக்காரி கூட பேசும்போது ஒரு மாதிரி மைண்டு வச்சுட்டு, மெடிடேஷனுக்கு வந்த உடனே அந்த மைண்டு கழட்டி அப்படியே தனியாக வச்சுட்டு, அப்படி மெடிடேஷன் மைண்டு உள்ளே வச்சுட்டான்னா காமாக குவைட்டாக உட்காரலாம். அன்ஃபார்ச்சுனேட்லி நமக்கு ஒரே ஒரு மைண்டு கொடுத்துருக்காரு பகவான். அப்போதான் மாமியார் கூட சண்டை போட்டுட்டு வந்து தியானம் பண்ணணுமா? ஆர் பிரதர் இல்ல, ஆர் சன் இல்ல, ஜாமாதா தசமோ கிரகான்னா. தெர் ஆர் ஓன்லி 9 planets. ராகு, கேது, குஜா, ஆல் தீஸ் திங்ஸ். இந்த சனிலாம் வந்து இன்னொரு பிளானெட்டு எக்ஸ்ட்ரா. உண்மைதான். என்ன பண்ணுறது? தசமோ கிரகான்னு சொல்லி அவனே மெடிடேஷனில் வந்துட்டே இருப்பான். அது தெரியும் பத்தஞ்சலிக்கு. அதனால இந்த மாதிரி ப்ரிப்பரேஷன் பண்ணிக்கணும் மனசுன்னு, வேறு வழி இல்லைன்னா. ஸோ டியூரிங் மெடிடேஷன் ஐ ஹாவ் டு ட்ரெயின் மை மைண்ட் டு பி லைக் திஸ் வித் வேல்யூ பேஸ்டு மைண்ட். That is why 10 commandments, do's and don'ts are very, very important values given in this Ashtanga Yoga for a meditator to be practiced throughout the interaction, Such a mind is helpful while doing meditation. More in the next class. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.